It's Tiggy Maximus from Tiggy Maximus Talks, episode 99 on YouTube. So thank you guys for listening to all these episodes. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, follow on Spotify and YouTube. And so I want to get on here pretty quickly. I want to talk about UFC 289 and a little bit about the NBA Stanley Cup Finals, and a little more about Padres, and a little bit about the NBA Finals. So UFC 289 was coming from Vancouver, Canada. Well, I gotta admit, Amanda Nunes is the GOAT of women's MMA, as she demolished Irene Aldana, took her down, beat her up on the feet, just almost all facets of the game, and the final was basically a decision. I think two judges scored it 50-44, and I think one may have said 50-43, or it could have been 50-44 and two 50-45s. Either way, she won all 5 rounds, and she might have had a couple of 10-8s in there, but that's just complete dominance. I mean, she did take one good shot from Aldana, but after that point, it was all Amanda Nunes. So she retires as your double champion, your bantamweight champion and your featherweight champion. And Amanda Nunes did put her championship titles on the ground, in the mat, and her gloves. So she is retired now, officially retired. So I guess we'll see what happens. Apparently the featherweight division might go away, since there's not a lot of depth in the featherweight division. The bantamweight championship will probably be up for grabs between I want to say Juliana Pena. And what's interesting about that is that I wouldn't put it past a lot of people to say that Valentina Shevchenko might actually challenge for the bantamweight championship if it's vacant. So they might put together like the biggest bantamweight championship match together for a vacant title. So Valentina could be in the running for that, actually. And the Valentina might, whether or not she tries to go first with getting a rematch with Alexa Grasso, to get back her flyweight championship, and then go after the vacant bantamweight championship, or challenge the champion who may be holding the bantamweight championship. So that's kind of interesting. I'll keep my tabs on that. Oh yeah, Charles Oliveira, he did pretty much brutalize Beneil Dariush. I was wrong about that. Saw some ground and pound TKO victory for Charles Oliveira. So Charles Oliveira may be rematching with Islam Makhachev. So what else? Malat. I believe Malat had knocked out Fugit Um, and Landwehr and Dan Ige, they won all 3 rounds, but Dan Ige, I think he won 30-27 for 2 of the judges, 29-28 for the other judge. So, I mean, that wasn't too bad of a fight, actually, and, you know, some good brawling, but Dan Ige kept his composure. Nate Landwehr, as great as he is, but Dan Ige just was just a little bit better. And then the opener. So the opener was don't remember actually. Oh well. Well, the featured prelim was Curtis and Imavov. So that one, oh man, I saw both the guys commit fouls towards each other, groin kicks usually, but there was an accidental headbutt that ended the fight, and they couldn't stop the bleeding on Curtis. So you can see in some videos, once the clash of heads happened, yeah, a big gush of blood was coming out, and they called it no contest for Curtis and Imavov. One other note, Daniel Babita, she won by decision over Oliveira. So I believe that's the first time I've seen Diana Babita win a UFC fight. And her future is kind of bright. So yeah. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, there were a lot of decisions and some good knockouts. There might have been at least one tap out. I believe it was there was at least one tap out that I remembered. Yeah, it was a nice one though. It was kind of like a guillotine or a Darth choke maybe. So yeah, it was pretty tight, and you get to see a bit of a tap out there. There was also a guy that you got to keep your eye on now. His name is Ursay. So Ursay had defeated his opponent. There was a quick knockout coming from Zahid Zahabi. He defeated Al Rikili. So that was pretty fast, like a minute 4 or something. But yeah, overall, I got to watch the 289 at the Nautilus Tavern in La Jolla, off of La Jolla Boulevard. So that was pretty fun. I got the surf and turf burger with avocado, no cheese. They put a shrimp skewer in the middle of your burger. That's a nice touch. And you can just put it on your burger afterwards, or just kind of, you know, if you're holding your burger, you can just kind of put the shrimp on top of your burger and just eat it right from the front. Same thing goes with the avocado too. That burger, I would say it's a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I also had the mozzarella sticks. The mozzarella sticks, I think, were pretty good. I would say it was like an 8.5 out of 10. So, good stuff. The Old Bay wings they have there, I had maybe one or two because there was some extra food. But the Old Bay, I think it was a little salty for me actually. So, yeah. But it was nice having some good company. Randy, Dupree, Andy's wife, Maria, Andy's brother, Danny. So, and great service coming from Melina. So, she's studying to be a medical salesman. So, so yeah, good night. Good chill vibe. I got to watch a little bit of the Stanley Cup Finals Game 4. Golden Knights won. They held off the Florida Panthers 3-2. So now the Golden Knights of Vegas are now up 3-1 on the Florida Panthers. And they're heading back to Vegas for Game 5, I think on Tuesday. So that should be fun to watch tomorrow. I had to find a place to watch it. I was actually thinking I might actually go to the open mic at the ACC tomorrow. So that should be fun. And then tonight I'm going to watch Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The series is 3-1. Denver Nuggets on leading the Miami Heat. The series is shifted back to Denver, so Miami has to play pretty desperate, almost play a perfect game, and try to force the series to go back to Miami on Thursday. And best case scenario, win that game in Miami and force a Game 7. So who doesn't like Game 7 in the NBA Finals? Anywho, what else? I am planning to go to a comedy show on Friday. It's going to be Don't Tell San Diego, and it's going to be held in Del Mar. So I actually might get in on that. So so we'll see what happens. And then I did go back to Pho Ben Mai again. I pretty much had the same thing I had last time. I got the pho. I got it with beef balls and well done steak. That was pretty good. I would say it was about an 8.6 out of 10. I did have their pork sausage roll again. Same thing happened last time. The egg roll inside the pork sausage roll was pretty stiff. First bite, you can't bite all the way through, so you really have to make an effort to try to consume that egg roll, even though it was cooked to be very stiff. So that was kind of unfortunate. Otherwise, without that egg roll, I would say that pork sausage roll was pretty good. The meat, the veggies, the rice vermicelli, it probably would have gotten like an 8.7 without the egg roll, but with the egg roll I have to put it as an 8 out of 10. So so yeah, I'm gonna try to find a place today to watch the NBA Finals, find a place to watch the Stanley Cup Finals tomorrow. So I'll be looking at places, and I guess this is it for now, guys. I will talk to you guys again soon. Talk more about comedy shows, NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Finals, San Padres. Oh, by the way, the San Padres, they won 2 out of 3 in Colorado against the Rockies. So that's a good sign. They could have swept it, but they gave up a 3-1 lead and a 4-3 lead. And there was a rain delay in the 9th inning, and I think the Padres got 2 outs in the 9th inning, but the guy that came up last, he hit a home run, 472 feet. That was a walk-off after the rain delay. That was an hour and a half. So, that was unfortunate, but it's all good. Alright guys, this is Tiggy Maximus. I'm going to sign off. Remember to have some good food, good company, watch some good action, and watch some great shows, comedy shows. Alright guys, talk to you later. Booyaka.